All right, man, we're live. Salam alaikum. Good afternoon to you. Good morning to our drivers. How you doing?
Alaikum salam. Good morning, everyone. I am doing fairly good. I hope that all of our drivers out there are doing amazing, that they're healthy, and that they're on the road, hopefully, with a load.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into yesterday. We had 50 available, 35 of which were booked. 41 loads were booked. 70% of our fleet was utilized. Our bid-win ratio was right about 10%. And average driver pay was 567, which is right around the ballpark of what it normally always is.
Yeah,
Um,
yesterday was kind of first slow day of the week. Usually Thursdays are the best days. So
yeah.
hopefully, I mean, usually I think even with the data can confirm, but my hunch and experience says that Thursdays are the best days in the week. So
So
hopefully today
you're guaranteeing a big day.
I guarantee. Well, I don't know. It's hard to guarantee anything.
I guarantee nothing, huh?
I guarantee nothing. Yeah.
So this is I mean, looking average. You know what it's been. A third declined, about a third expire, and then a third we pursue, and 41-1. What do we got here?
We got our friend 637. He had a load um, Oregon to Manitoba, and yesterday he delivered and moved back to Fargo from Manitoba. And as you can see, we only had four bids yesterday for this driver. He spent some time in the transit as well, but he spent some time in Fargo. So four bids, of course, way below the standard. So we know that it wasn't really active out of Fargo. Hopefully today, we'll get it covered. Usually we don't have a problem. There was a worst case scenario that sometimes happen is that drivers move to Minneapolis, but hopefully this time this will not happen.
Yesterday there was a big storm that pushed our pickup and delivery times. In these situations, it's really hard to advise the ETA to the customer since the driver is not sure when it'll be safe to drive again. We strongly advise our drivers to stop driving and wait out for the storm to pass when it is unsafe to drive. Always, always, customers, brokers, everyone understands, bad weather is bad weather. It's part of the job, and we should never push ourselves beyond the limits of safety.
Yeah, half of the Iowa was flooded. We had more than a few drivers in Iowa and some other states around Iowa. I don't know if Missouri was affected, like North Missouri, but Iowa was, and we had a lot of problems because of that. One of our longtime drivers, Melody 023, she says she never saw something like that. That everything is
Really?
flooded. Like
Wow.
whatever you look is flooded, and you're on the highway, so there's no
Wow.
no way for you to go. So it
Crazy,
was
man.
kind of tough for a lot of our drivers yesterday, and thank God everyone is safe out there.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. What do we got here?
Baldo Perez, Unit 616. He's not the first time he's in a spotlight, and we're operations team is actually thanking him again for amazing communication when we have any problems with ETA problems or availability. We at the BHX value good communication skills when it comes to our drivers. Ubaldo is a set example of this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's been a wonderful driver, man, since he joined the team. Yesterday, hottest with 179 bids, booked 17 loads. Muhammad booked 16 with 145 bids. And then Ahmed coming in with 6 with that hybrid role that we keep talking about that he does.
Hmm.
Um, okay, you want to go over these?
Yeah, I love going over these. Shannon, Mississippi, going to Winnipeg, Manitoba, 1,520 miles, $1,700, $12 a mile. This is on the very border. It's Winnipeg, so driver will need to relocate 250 miles back to Fargo. Usually, although since we know that we have a customer in Winnipeg that we often pick up from, there might be a load from there as well. That happens.
So, fun fact about Winnipeg, Manitoba. is that it's the home of the world's longest naturally frozen skating trail. Um, the
Wow.
Nestawaya River Trail, which runs along the Red and Assiniboine rivers, typically spans about 8.5 kilometers or 5.3 miles in length during winter months. The popular winter attraction draws locals and tourists alike, offering a unique way to experience the city's beautiful riverbank and enjoy outdoor winter activities. So I guess they make it into a different things to do on. That's crazy. Let me look this up.
Yeah, Americans and Canadians, I think they're doing a really, really good job when it comes to protecting the wildlife and nature in like the national parks
Check it out.
and wow.
So this is a river. It freezes and then they convert it into yes, like snow activities.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, here's the thing. In Europe, we don't have like you guys have in US or Canada, like the whole
Freedom.
states
Oh,
of no, the whole states of natural parks and wildlife, and it's much more densely populated than USA because USA is way bigger, or Canada. So you end up having, Wyoming, Wyoming, Montana, Oregon, Idaho as a vast areas of nature, Colorado of national parks and stuff like that. In Europe, it's not like that. We do have parks on a smaller scale, like in Bosnia, like beautiful mountains, but it's on the way smaller scale, way smaller environments for wildlife. And I think you guys are doing a really, really good job in protecting those areas.
yes, sir. What do we got here?
We have a standard Nissan shipment, Markham, Ontario, going to Lincoln, Alabama. It's not a standard, but that's the lane. 994 miles, $1,140. We usually have a lot of these Markham, Ontario pickups, usually going to Smyrna, Tennessee, or Mississippi as well. So this is a really, really fine load.
So, fun fact about Lincoln, Alabama, is the city has a unique annual event called the Poke Salad Festival. Poke salad is a traditional Southern dish made from pokeweed plant, and the festival celebrates the local delicacy with cooking competitions, music crafts, and other activities. Festival highlights Lincoln's cultural heritage, and offers a quirky culinary experience. Let's look
Nice.
this bad boy up, man. See what it's all about.
Let's
See if
see.
it's worth the trip.
Let's see.
Look at this, man. Think about your statement often about how America finds a way to make everything into like a ceremony, into like an event, into a.
Yeah, you guys are the best for that.
Well, there you go. All
Poke
right,
salad.
and next one.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Um, Texas to Windsor, oh, man, Windsor, Ontario, every time, man. Every time we have this recording, there is one Windsor, Ontario, but this one is a fine load. Let me tell you why. Usually drivers are getting out of Texas for like 65, 70 cents a mile nowadays, and that's the reality, guys.
Mm-hmm.
So Windsor is on the very border with Detroit. So you're getting out 80 cents a mile. You are going to Canada, but practically on a border with Detroit. 10 cents more on the average from Texas, it always pays out. And for all of those drivers that are in Texas that have Canada red because they don't like border patrol or something like that, well, 10 cents more. That's like almost a fuel paid.
Right, because if this same load was going to Michigan or Ohio and it had, same mileage, it would be like 850, 900 maybe, right?
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, that would be it. Yeah.
So, general fun fact about Euless, Texas, it is home to a significant Samoan community, often
Wow.
referred to as Little Samoa. This is due to the large number of Samoan families who have settled in the area. How about
Wow.
that?
I'm very surprised. I thought they're gonna be like coastal people because they're from Samoa. They're gonna be like in. California or Florida or something like that.
We ask our drivers not to wear appropriate attire when picking up or dropping off a load. Maintaining a professional appearance reflects our commitment to quality service. You don't always have to wear PPE. That's like the safety helmet, glasses, and all that. Do when we ask you to, but even when we don't ask, we do expect everyone to go in with what they call closed-toe shoes, pants, and at least a t-shirt. We don't ever want the driver to walk into a shipper or consignee, wearing a tank top, shorts, and like flip-flops or something. It does not meet most safety standards, and it does not meet professional standards. All right, 84 stops yesterday, 94% on-time performance. A bit of a dip. 97 is what we shoot for. We had 5 unexcused or unjustified late arrivals. Just a reminder to everybody again, our on-time performance is what keeps us classified as a premium carrier. It's what helps us get the best prices on the loads. It's why customers book us even when they have a cheaper option. So we have to protect that.
100%, man. 100%.
Seth Godin, one of these marketing guys, in a busy marketplace, not standing out is the same as being invisible.
Uh, very, very, very telling, I guess. And that's the thing, man. Whatever we're doing. I mean, look at the I'm looking at the Sarajevo Bosnia right now, like all of the different industries. Like you have people that figured out, that standing out is the most important thing. So you have like hair salons or something like that doing some crazy Instagram stuff with fire, with this and that, just to be visible out there. And then they're full all the time. So this guy is 100% correct, man.
Yeah, it reminds me of that other book that we read, Exceptional Service. Is that what it's called?
Oh yeah,
And they were
the
talking
bank.
about, how you have to choose what to be good at and then be really good at it, and you have to choose what you're willing to sacrifice so you can be the best at the thing you want to be good at. And, with standing out, it isn't just about, doing crazy stuff to be um, to get that viral moment, but it's also about when somebody thinks of your company, what do they think of, right? Like if they think, well, these guys are pretty good at everything, they're okay at everything, it's actually it's actually better for your audience to have one quality that they think of you as being like an industry leader in that category, because then the people to who that category is the number one priority, they're gonna come to you. It's almost like if you're buying a car and you're looking at like cost of repairs as a category, you're looking at interior quality, you're looking at whatever top speed, whatever the categories are. A car that's like a 7 across the board on every category, even though they're trying to kind of be good at everything, it's not going to sell as much as well as a car that's like a 10 in one or two categories, even if it means being a 5 in the other. So it's like standing out in that case means, what is it about you that you are better at than anyone else in the industry? Because to the people to who that's a priority, they're going to come to you and they're going to do business with you.
That is so right, man.
Throw
And in the end,
Throwback
oh,
Thursday, June 27, 2019, when Sanel joined. So it's been 5 years now.
yeah,
Amazing.
yep, he's a great driver.
Great driver, great human being. I've spent a few days here in St. Louis with Sanel. Good guy. Thank you for your hard work, your loyalty, commitment to the cause.
Hmm.
And we'll wrap up here. Stay safe, everyone. God
Stay
bless
safe,
and
everyone.
have a good
Thank you
day.
so much.